What's up, guys, and welcome back to the I'm Hungry podcast. I'm Foster,
I'm Daniel.
and we're back with another episode of the podcast. So, summer edition, season 8, summer 24. I don't work at all this week, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I worked
Nice.
just this weekend, but I don't work for the rest of the week. So that's like, this is the first week off, like just straight week off I've had in like a while.
That's pretty cool.
It fits with my theme for the summer, you know.
What's your theme for the summer?
Finally chilling.
Finally chilling. Oh yeah, because you mentioned that before. Because you don't have classes. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
finally chilling. I like it.
Question: when you like are relaxing, if you're really tensed up, and you try to relax, that shit's gonna like hurt a little bit at first, right? You know what I mean?
Like if I'm like my muscles are tensed up and then I try and like relax them.
Excuse me, I'm coughing. Gross. I'm taking chops again. It's bad.
You've been what?
I've been taking chops again.
What's that?
So it's like you pour some of the cigarette out into the weed bowl, and you smoke it with the weed. Fucks up your lungs. And I woke up and I took one.
Gosh.
But anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about, relaxing. I feel like say if you're like, you've been walking around all day, you're on your feet all day, and your back's tight, and you're kind of like you're hunched over or something like that.
Yeah.
And you go lay down in your bed, that shit kind of hurts at first. You know what I mean? When you first lay down,
Yeah.
you're like, finally, like, when you like let it all go.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just what I've been thinking.
I think it's like when you do like arm circles or something after like being sore, you know, it like stretches everything at once and then you feel a lot like it's like stretching in general. You know, it hurts.
Yeah, that's what exactly. Like it has to
done.
hurt. That's what I was told.
Relaxing hurts.
Was always told. Yeah, exactly. You need to make it fucking stretch. Like you gotta stretch that shit. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Would you ever do yoga?
Oh, I've done yoga. Hella times. Yeah. There was.
Would you ever like make it like regular morning yoga? Would you ever?
There was
make
a period
that part
freshman year. For some reason, I was going to yoga like every day for like 2 weeks.
Nice.
At like the SDFC. I think it was because there was like hot girls, but I didn't talk to any of them because I was like nervous. And also that shit's hard. I was like over there sweating. At first I was going for the bitches, and then I was like, holy shit, this is a good workout. I think that was like the last week, and then I just ADHD forgot my routine.
Yeah.
Like that's what happens to me. I'll get in like some semblance of like a decent routine for me, and then I'll be like, awesome, like I've got this in my system now. I can take a break, and then I never do it again.
You can never do that.
You can never stop.
Yeah, once you start a routine, you never stop for the rest of your life, and then you won't.
Yeah, I did yoga
succeed, basically
for a little bit. I don't know. I think I would do it again. I don't know.
Yeah. It seems like I'm not very I feel like I should be more flexible than I am, and I think if I dedicated myself to
why
morning yoga, I don't know, just like I can
the
touch
average
my
person
toes.
is pretty inflexible because
What?
no one stretches. I feel like the average person is pretty inflexible.
You're probably right. I like working on like fitness in general. You know, I just don't do a lot of flexibility stuff. So I feel like that's
there's
an
like a
area
YouTube guy I've seen on his shorts a couple times or some shit, and he's like a monkey. He's all like climbing around trees, and he's like, "This is why you should focus on knee flexibility."
Oh, God.
And he's like, and overall body strength. And he's like, if I'm ever dangling off a ledge, and then he's like, literally like hanging off the side of a building or something. I don't know, I can't remember, right? But like, and then he's like, I could just do this, and then he like pulls himself up. And it's like, okay, yeah, like I guess.
Like, good job, dude. Thanks.
Like, why can't we all just like act like cartoon?
Yeah.
Whoop. Watching Batman still. That shit's dope. I just put that shit on in the background. Ken Matsuda, I think, was the guy that is like producer of this one.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't seen like any of the animated Batmans. I've only seen Harley Quinn. That's it.
The new one?
Yeah. The new Harley Quinn
I haven't
show.
seen that one.
It's funny. It's worth watching. It's good.
Okay. Maybe I'll give it a try. I do like the Max shows. I think Max is the best of the streaming services currently.
I see all of the commercials for Max, and they say they're the best, so maybe it's true. They're Max has spice, and they show Dune, and they're like, Max has mutiny, and they show Mad Max or whatever. It's like, come on. Also, in the commercial, they show they have Mad Max on there, right?
Yeah, they have all the Mad Maxes.
Right. And they're in the commercial. They show like a clip from that, and then they say Max has mutiny, and I think they missed the opportunity to say Max has Max.
Madness,
right? Or Max. It's called Max,
shit.
and the
Yeah,
guy's
whoa.
name. Like, come on, marketing guys.
But I like, yeah. I like Max has Madness better because they're not talking about Max. They're talking about Max.
Right.
Max has madness. Max
fair.
has Mad Max Max Madness.
That's a good point. I like that too.
When they show the Mad Max.
Yeah.
Alliteration
that's
is so
good.
dope, dude. Like, how many times do you hear like a hit song or something and you're like, they're just using alliteration in a way that sounds good.
Yeah.
You know,
like I can't think of any specific
so catchy
example
about it, and it's like because you can say the A word or something that starts with A 6 times in a row and feel like you're rapping, but you're not because it just makes sense for your brain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a powerful. Oh my god, it just reminded me of like literary devices. Did you take AP?
Yeah.
Well,
you had to fill those shits out.
Yeah.
I hated those. Those things fucking sucked. But they did make me understand what I was reading. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. How do you feel about? This is a question I was talking about with my dad and my brother maybe, or I think it was my brother. How do you feel about the way they teach English, like in I guess elementary school, middle school, and high school a little bit? Like when you learn about like past participle, like do you remember what a past participle is? I'm not even sure that's a real thing, but like do you remember
a past participle? Yeah, that's a real
what
thing,
is it?
I think. Couldn't tell you. I know how to read. Here's the thing about me.
Exactly.
Reading has always just made sense to me. Like the more you read, the more you get it. Like I don't know. Like when I was in first grade and we were doing like group reading, and they brought up like context clues, I was like, oh, okay, so you just need to know a lot of vocabulary and then look around the word and just sort of get the vibe. And then, boom. I was like, reading was reading was easy for me. I've never had a problem with reading.
Yeah.
I think I scored like a 34 on the ACT for reading or something like that. So I like to think I know what I'm talking about. Look at me still using high school metrics. It feels so incorporeal, like intangible. There's got to be some like adult reading award. That sounds lame as fuck.
Just saying that out loud, I was like,
yeah. Maybe I should like carry a Kindle around, and people will be like, he definitely reads.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
so I just think that
it's just
like I think I totally agree with you that when you read, you just like if you read a lot and you learn a lot of vocab, you end up understanding how English works, right? And you end up being like a decent writer as well. But in a lot of like early English classes, they focus on saying like find the whatever they call like a specific, phrase, a specific word. They're like identify
like
these parts of the sentence, and it's like I don't need to know more vocab about the vocab. Like I understand it's important to know.
It's just a different math equation, bro. Like it's just a different form of a math equation.
Yeah, but it's
I remember when I was
like
in math class one time, they told me that like. If you see the word of or like 6 of 2 or something, like that's like equivalent to like a fraction or like dividing.
Yeah.
And so like in my mind, that's how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
where it's like I'm reading this word problem on the Calc BC exam, and it's asking me to take the percentage of the vector of the magnitude of the vector space. You know,
Yeah.
I just have to know.
But
Okay,
but that's like analytical, like math reading, right? That's I'm talking about people who literally, like, okay, nobody can write. Like, to the audience out there, like, odds are you can't write. That's not probably not true, but like, have you seen like the average person's
yes,
writing
and this,
ability?
and then this,
It's
and this.
terrible. Yeah, like if you just honestly just go to like, I mean, a comment section, you're gonna get like the worst of the worst, but like Reddit posts or just regular articles online, you read it and you're like, ugh.
I
Like it's
hate
just
reading like an article that I could have written better.
yeah,
I hate reading that shit. It's
yeah,
like, oh fuck.
yeah. It's like who gave you the right to publish this?
Literally, it's like it just shows like people are just doing things because they're there, you know,
Yeah.
not because they want to.
Like,
Fucking
why is that Flexi guy, the flexible dude on YouTube? Why is he doing that? Like, how it's I mean, okay,
because
he's
he made like
flexible.
one TikTok about it once. He was like,
Yeah,
I've always made like an effort to really focus on like my core because I
maybe
always
this will be my
thought
thing. Yeah,
it was like beneficial. I'm gonna make a TikTok about it. He made one TikTok about it, and it blew up.
yeah,
And now it's his ticket out of poverty.
yeah. Well,
Like,
I feel like it probably isn't, but like, or probably that was. I'm just gonna guess that
you can
wasn't
buy
the
a house
situation.
off that.
I mean, yeah, well, yeah, like so it's a ticket to a better life, I guess. It's a ticket to income for doing. I mean, what does he have to do to maintain that? He has to stay flexible, I guess, and uh,
Like be
make more
healthy,
TikToks.
like do something good for you.
What?
Like be healthy,
Yeah.
like
So
do
like
something good for himself, and then just
it,
brag
it
about
makes
it.
sense when people find these things that they are good at doing and they can make money off of it, but it's just weird that that's like does he teach any classes or does he just make random
He's
TikToks about
probably
like
got some course or some shit.
yeah.
If he doesn't have a course, he better start making a course. Because that's been the meta for like a year now at
Yeah.
least,
Yeah.
and you're definitely gonna get some 33-year-old like just slipped a disc, like needs to
Yeah.
work out a little more. Huh.
I mean, yeah, it's a great
$70?
like
$70 one time. I get the booklet. Huh.
the pamphlet.
Yeah. All right. I mean, shit.
I'm just sick of
It
that.
beats the $140 doctor bill. Boom. That's a week. That's a week's worth of like McMeals. I don't know. I don't go to McDonald's anymore.
McMeals.
I don't get in
I
my
think
car unless I have to go somewhere. Like,
Well, isn't that like everybody?
yeah, I guess.
Where
I
do
don't
you
know,
go?
Some motherfuckers just like to be whipping them shits. You know what I'm saying? Like the real car guys.
Yeah.
They just like
What
to
kind?
go outside and make noise, like brrr,
I mean, do you have one of those cars?
which is kind of like I see a fast car. No, I have a Civic,
Yeah.
a 2004 Honda Civic. I do see a nice car, and I'm like, that's
I mean,
bitchin'.
yeah. Yeah. But would you ever spend like a ridiculous amount of money on like a super nice sports car or something or a
If I
luxury
had the
car?
money,
If you had the money?
if I have the money, if I'm looking at like $200,000 and I am already in a nice house and I have my investments settled for the time being and I
Yeah.
have my computer set up and I have fucking a nice garage to put it in and I'm like, what do I do with this? I just can't think of anything else. Then I'm gonna go buy a nice car.
Yeah.
But before that,
So
I'm
at
probably
what-
gonna buy a truck.
Yeah.
And then I'm
A
probably
truck.
gonna buy my dad's old Bronco off of him
Yeah.
if I have money. And then I'm gonna throw the next $200,000 I have at that, trying to restore it until it's what Theseus ship or whatever the fuck.
What is that?
What were we talking about? The ship that as you
Oh,
replace
Theseus
every
ship.
part.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
Theseus? I don't know.
Yeah. No, I thought you said DCS ship. I was like, I don't know what the
Oh
heck
no,
that is.
no, Theseus.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be like a whole new.
A brand new thing.
Yeah, yeah. He's got this old ass Bronco from like, excuse me, 1969. It was my
Oh wow.
It was my grandfather's, and he used that to like survey lands for
Wow.
like coal mines when he was like working, and then my dad bought it off him, and he drove it until he drove it into the ground until he still has it.
So it doesn't work, but it's still there.
Yeah, but it's still there. He still got it.
That's pretty impressive.
He didn't let my mom take it in the divorce. That was the one thing. That was like the one thing.
The Bronco.
Yep. He transferred it out to my aunt, so it wasn't in his name anymore.
Nice.
She couldn't get him to sell it.
So you should like.
Which is honestly, I know my dad watches these too. You made a good decision, Dad, because that thing is worth probably a lot more now. And if you're not already restoring it, you're listening to me right now. I'm coming for it. So, but yeah.
What would you do? Would you like go crazy and like put like an electric motor in there or something, like EV convert it, or would you just put like a regular, like a nice engine in there?
I'm gonna make it as close to possible as like how it was. And then from there, I'm gonna like maybe I'll put a fucking big ass engine in it or something. I don't know. Thinking about it makes me like, my mind's going crazy right now. I like the idea of having like a car like that. That's what I'm saying. Like now that I'm older, I see a car like that, and I'm like, that would be sick as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I especially like old cars. Like, yeah, old cars are nice.
You should get
especially
like old Lexus
sports cars.
or something.
Oh, what?
An old Lexus or something. They're probably
Why an old
cheap.
Lexus?
I don't know. Don't listen to me. I have literally no idea.
Why specifically a Lexus?
I don't know. People like to like slam them, like get them real close to the ground.
You want to be counterculture.
No, they like take out the suspension so it's like right next to the ground. That's what.
Okay. When you said slam, I thought you meant people like hated them.
Destroy
like,
it.
Hated Lexus or something.
No.
But
I would do that. I would 100% do that.
Like rip it apart.
Just be like, fuck you. I don't know. Just to be different.
Yeah.
Just so that I could be seen. I don't know.
Anything for a few more views, am I right?
I'm not going to talk about my traumatic childhood. Fucking, I was going to say something, but I forgot. Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah. What are you going to do this week?
Oh, shit, yeah. So I'm going to go to a thing on Wednesday. You don't know who Ass Pizza is.
No.
He's a designer. He's a clothing designer.
What's his name?
Ass Pizza. Yeah. Pretty funny. But he was like, he blew up on like Vine somehow or some shit like that. I don't know. But then he just like was able to snowball that into a fucking fashion career.
Wow.
Designing shit. And he has his own printing company now.
Okay.
And he's doing a tour around the U.S. at least, I think. And he's doing like live screen printing. And he's just always been like super underground, so everybody like fucks with him, like all the underground people. Like
what are the underground people?
I don't know, like Shed Theory right now. Like
what
Joey pulled up. Joey pulled up to the one in Chicago. Exactly. Like it would take too long to explain. Basically, he's a really fat guy and he's addicted to lean. That's the whole point. I don't know.
Okay.
Do you know what lean is?
No.
Really? You don't know what lean is?
Well, like opposite of fat?
No. It's a drug.
Oh.
It's
Oh no. Okay, I was
It's a
gonna say,
drug.
is it? I was like a financial thing that you do to you can purchase or you can get cars and stuff with it. You can take a
No,
lean out or something.
lean is you take a prescription cough syrup that has like promethazine or codeine in it,
Okay.
and then you pour it into like some Sprite with like, and you got some candy in there, like some Jolly Ranchers or some like Nerds.
Ew.
And I don't
Nerds
know.
in
I've
a
never
Sprite.
had lean. I've never had lean. I know some people who have had lean, and they said it tastes like candy alcohol. So, I think
Ugh.
if I remember right, I don't know. I might be wrong on that, but
It
and
sounds
it gets
nasty.
you really fucked up, and it makes you lethargic, and it
I imagine,
like
yeah.
fucks up your stomach, and it like fucks up your liver really fast. It kills you.
Really?
It kills you extremely
Wait,
quickly.
I'm sorry. And all it
pretty
is
sure.
just it's just so you just put like too much cough syrup, too much prescription
Yep.
cough syrup. So that's the only drug in there. Otherwise, it's just Sprite and sugar and candy.
Yep. But it gets
Wow.
you drunk. Apparently, it gets you fucked up, like drunk, high. I don't know. Both at the
That's
same time.
crazy.
I don't know. I've never had lean. Probably never gonna have lean. Well, maybe I'll
That
try
sounds
it
terrible.
one day. If some motherfucker is like, yo, bro. No, not even. No.
No,
I'm thinking about it right
that
now.
sounds
I'm like,
disgusting.
I don't know what you got. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're involved in. I'm not trying to be involved in that. Because lean's like, I don't know, lean's an expensive drug. It's like you gotta buy it by the bottle.
Oh,
I mean, unless you want to buy like Broken Seals, which is just like sus, I guess. I don't know. I don't
Ew.
buy lean, but shit's expensive. I'm pretty sure it's like
Wait.
400 a bottle.
yeah. And that's because people go and get prescriptions for it, so they
Yeah,
can get it, and then they
I'm
sell
pretty
it.
sure it's like rare. I don't think they give it out very often.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Lean heads, hit us up in the comments.
Please don't. Please
Educate
don't.
us on the lean. What's
I
the
would
lean life?
prefer you guys didn't. Please stay where you are, lean heads.
Or is that the proper terminology? Which term do you guys prefer? Lean heads? Sippers? Because the way it usually is, they got it is like the symbol for it. I guess it's like 2 styrofoam cups stacked on top of each other, and it's called a double cup.
Okay. Wow. Wait,
So
I just looked it
They'd be
up.
sipping on that double cup. They'd be sipping on that drank.
I just looked it up. It's called lean, and it's also called purple drank.
Yep, purple drank.
Purple
I be
drank.
leaning. They said this
That's crazy.
beef
And
95%
sometimes hard candy.
lean.
Why the hard candy though? That sounds like something like a
It
child.
makes
You know
it,
when
like,
you're
sweet.
when you're a kid, why not use like syrup or something? Like when you're a kid and you're in a restaurant.
Shit, Daniel, what? Oh shit. I don't know. Do they do that?
Or just sugar?
Lean heads. Come in. Do
No,
you put just,
stay
like,
out of our
straight
comment
syrup?
section.
Have you tried just straight like Miss Butterworth's syrup in that shit? That like maple lean? That shit might be crazy, lean heads. Come on, tap in, lean heads. Let's go. Whoa, Daniel's on some lean.
Whoa, stay away! Don't
Albert
listen to me.
shit,
Stay away.
Like Einstein level. That's
I-
crazy. I don't
It
know.
just reminds me of like when you're, did you ever go? Were you ever on like a sports team where you had like an event where you all like went out to dinner or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, do you know that like 50% of the boys there would like have like their cup of water or something, and they would like
Yeah.
start putting salt and pepper in there and like a napkin, they'd stuff it in there and then like dump whatever crap other they could find and be like, drink it.
Yeah.
Right? That's what
Yeah.
this sounds like. That's what this is. It's just the adult version of that. Let's dump some nerds in this cup of Sprite and put some cough syrup in there. Oh. That's what it is.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely a point to it. Like, I feel like the kid version is meant to
the
be
candy
gross
part.
just to gross.
But the candy part is the thing that takes it over the edge for me,
It's like they call it liquid heroin. It gets you addicted.
Jeez.
It's
Okay,
like,
but you put cough syrup in a soft drink. All right, that is like that kind of makes sense.
They call it
right?
pouring a line. Especially when you got a bottle.
Pouring a line.
Yeah, when you get a bottle, like you should get a bottle of Sprite and you get the cough syrup. You pour a line because it's so thick. It just goes like it goes in a line. It goes in a line down to the bottom.
Wow.
They call it pouring a line.
So what do you do
I
normally?
I only drank half a line or some shit.
Okay. So is it because you're putting like way too much cough syrup in there?
I don't know. I think this shit just is like naturally fucking you up too. That's why you need like a prescription for it.
Okay.
Because you're only supposed
Why
to
do
take
they sell that?
You're only supposed to take capfuls.
Yeah. Okay. So it's because they put more than a capful. Okay.
Yes.
That's crazy. Well, yeah. We should. What did I say? I thought that would be a good title. It was like stay away.
I want it to be lean heads tap in, and then I want to give you. I want to Photoshop a hat. And I want to give you a lean cup. I want to give you a cup.
Oh no! You give yourself the lean cup. I don't want. I don't want that to be on there. No, we'll reverse the roles.
What about like Daniel? Daniel learns about lean. Daniel tries lean. Can we do Daniel tries lean? That would be
no, I'm vetoing that one.
Imagine the clickbait. Me like this. Pointing, and then you've got the cup, you got a double cup, and you just walked out, bro. You're just like not there.
No, I veto that. I'm not doing that.
That would be insane.
I'm not putting that on the internet,
dog. That would be crazy.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what are we doing then?
Well, I learned something new.
We gotta figure out.
Oh yeah, are we ending? I feel like it's been about 30 minutes, right? Oh, I guess we didn't.
Yeah, it's like 27. We're at 27 right now.
Yeah. To our audience, we've decided that we're going to try and keep our episodes a little bit shorter because it's a little more sustainable for us.
Yeah.
So like 30-ish minutes. I mean,
we got, like the last two, we get into like shit sometimes. So you might get.
Yeah.
We're aiming 30 to 45.
Yeah.
That's like our sweet spot zone.
Yeah.
Our golden zone, like on a baseball bat.
The strike, yeah, the perfect, yeah. I guess I can give another Darth Vader update if we don't have anything else we want to talk about.
But we got, what's the title? Please let me say Daniel tries lean.
No, not Daniel tries lean.
Please,
we could do lean heads tap in. I would do that, but not. In. Yeah, not Daniel tries lean. I'm still trying to stay off the radar of anyone who's like, what?
I'm giving you a lean cup.
No, I don't want to. You're not going to see my hands. You're not going to see my hands, and I'm never showing my hands for the rest of this episode.
I'll hold the lean cup.
You do it. I'll be like,
you point at me. Be like,
yeah. Wait, are you?
Other way.
Am I normally on your right or your left? Like,
you go this way.
Which way do I point? This way.
Other way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that.
Back up a little bit, and then like point at the bottom corner of your screen.
Right, do two hands like that.
No, just do one. Like back up a lot, actually. Oh. Yeah. And then, like, put one hand over your mouth. Yeah, that's good.
Is that good? No, or like this? Yeah. Okay. I think we got it.
That's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so good. I'm gonna be like lean heads tap in. Exclamation, question mark. That's gonna be so funny. All right, but yeah, give a Vader update if you want.
Yeah, I'll give a quick one. All right, basically the update is that I got like a few days ago. I wore my backpack with all the equipment in it, all the speakers and everything, and my voice muffler mask thing and my microphone. I had like all of it. And I was walking around and I was able to speak and it would project Darth Vader's voice. Yeah. It's been like the sound has been pre-processed, then put through the AI voice changer thing, then post-processed. So I've got like fancy flanger, reverb, fancy EQ on there. It's pretty sweet. Like what comes out sounds like professional. Like it's not just like nice. I mean it sounds nice. Like it's got stereo width and everything. It's pretty good. So I've got a few more problems that I have to solve. Like one of them is when I took my laptop out of the backpack, it was super hot, as was the battery pack that I'm using. So I gotta
melt through the bag.
I probably need to like put it in like a mesh bag with like maybe a fan or two just in there helping circulate air.
You should 3D print some apparatus that you can insert ice packs.
Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, I was thinking about ice packs. That'd probably work. But then see, the problem is I don't want to add
insulating like thing around it, and then just like.
But basically, put a cooler on my. Or wait, yeah, like a cooler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I think the best way might be to just get that hot air out of there and circulate it, because if I just have a cold pack, the laptop's gonna get hot. It's gonna melt the cold pack pretty. Like it's like if you put like a.
Especially if you can figure like these kinds of problems out, then we could like revolutionize the IRL streaming industry if we really wanted to.
IRLs. Oh. Yeah.
They'd be using that shit. They
That's
got like
true.
They got like whole ass computers in a backpack with like a Wi-Fi router and everything.
Yeah. That's basically what that's what I'm doing. I'm on the Wi-Fi. Like, cause my second laptop is sitting at my desk plugged in with the fan on maximum, and it's running the AI software. So I'm just connected to it over the Wi-Fi with my remote, the device that's on my back. So I'm just walking around on the Wi-Fi.
You like slowed down for a second, and then you like sped up really fast. Yeah, because the Wi-Fi like slowed down for a second.
As I was talking about the Wi-Fi, they are watching us.
They're literally watching the I'm Hungry podcast. What the fuck? They can see us.
What was that? What was that?
I don't know. It was me trying to like force choke them, I guess.
All right. Well, do you have anything else? Anything else you want to? Any new updates?
I would play Elden Ring, but I'm not sure if my computer can handle it, and I'm shit at Souls games. But I've been watching the lore of that shit. George R. Martin. What the? Why is he so many R's in his name? Anyways.
George R.
Right? Like there's three.
What are his names? Hold on.
Ronald, Reginald.
It's George R. Martin.
George R.
But still, okay. It's George. Here we go. George Raymond Richard Martin.
Raymond Richard Martin.
I mean, it's a recognizable name. You know.
Anyways, because he wrote that shit, so it's all like kings killing their brothers and sisters and shit. It's kind of cool.
Right.
It's kind of fun. Game of Thronesy. It's definitely Game of Thronesy vibes, but it's also like Dark Souls. So they're like all gods and like they're like they're like killing demons and like feeding themselves to like gods and like assimilating to them.
Nice.
To like these gross heights, and it's like whoa. Kind of cool, but I probably will never play it, or like I'll play it in like a couple years. I don't know. With all this free time, I might actually get a YouTube video out or something like that on my channel. I was thinking about doing
out Foster's channel.
My top 10 favorite anime.
Oh, you still haven't done that?
Nope.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything. Cause I'm lazy and I'm scared.
Why are you
what I'm scared of? I don't know what I'm scared of.
You're like scared of streaming, or just scared in general?
The concept of like putting myself out there like that. I guess.
You already have put yourself out here. Like you have 79 episodes of you just talking about random crap.
True, but I've got you to help me out. I feel like doing it alone is scary. I've always been afraid of online interactions.
I mean, you should.
I don't know why.
I think that's a reasonable fear.
I feel like
maybe not fear, but like they usually suck, you know?
Yeah.
Or it just seems like
it's like everybody's so rude online. I don't know.
Everyone is.
I've
really
always
rude
been
online.
like, and I've been
really
working on it, but for a long time, my first response to like conflict was I want to kill you, like in my head. Like, it would always just escalate extremely fast in my head to, like, how am I going to beat this person in a fight?
Yeah.
Like, how am I... And that's extremely abrasive and destructive and scary and a lot of bad things, you know?
Yeah.
Just, like, with that mindset.
Right.
So... I forgot
I
where I was
think,
going with
well, at
that.
least you can't beat anybody up virtually. I mean, you guess you could cyberbully them.
Exactly.
But,
So yeah, like it was like scary for me because I didn't know what to do. It would be overload in my brain, and I would get so overwhelmed with frustration.
It's like it's reasonable because I'm so sick of online. I'm so sick of reading people's opinions on, or just even like
As we
everybody.
say on our podcast.
I feel like we're not the
work.
most opinionated Like, I know we're just the classic two white guys doing a podcast, but we're
More
not
than
like
anything. It's like we've created like this is our channel. This is like
just like
this. We've created at least a small little outcropping where we can sit and be like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like we're not that opinion. Like, we don't.
That too. Like I feel like
we don't
pretty
have
level-headed.
like crazy opinions that we try and force on people here. We're talking about like usually it's opinions about random hypothetical stuff.
I don't think we've ever like had the idea of forcing anything upon anyone. I feel like we consider everything all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like we're always like looking at the different angles. Like, well, what would this do?
Yeah, I think we do a pretty good job of not being like the stereotypical just two guys shouting their opinions at each other.
Yeah.
I hope so. Audience, let us know what you think.
Yeah, leanheads tap in. Come on, what's up?
Leanheads tap in. I'm just so sick of the whole internet feels like, or the whole like social side of the internet is literally just everybody shouting their opinions at each other. Like I'm so sick of like hearing what other people think about other things. You know?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that anymore.
Especially because most of them are just like parrots.
Terrible.
Like a lot of them are just repeating shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's no, like, do you look up articles? I feel like I do.
I look up, like, if I'm looking to like answer a specific question,
like
I'll look for
shit,
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like just browse because you just sit
AI
get
these
trash.
days. That's what I'd be doing, honestly.
Yeah.
Just check the AI.
Yeah.
Like, is this? And
But
then
the
it's
AI
like,
is so.
the AI is bad too.
It's so gross. The way it talks is just
I don't talk to
insufferable
it.
sometimes.
I type to it.
Like the way it writes back is just.
You seen
awful.
Her?
What?
You seen Her?
Who?
The movie Her, Joaquin Phoenix,
Oh.
Scarlett Johansson.
No, I haven't.
Really?
Yeah.
Go watch that, bro.
What is it about?
Joaquin Phoenix falls in love with an AI. It won like an Oscar or something a couple years ago. It's actually really fucking good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But very extreme. I felt like I was watching it. I was like, holy shit! Like this is like next year. Like this is crazy. So go watch. I think that's also on Max again. Max has the madness.
Max has madness. Max has everything.
Yep. Because Netflix's biggest thing was House of Cards back in the day.
House of Cards.
And guess who was on that? I think my camera just ran out of battery.
Kevin Spacey? No? Yep. Okay, yeah.
So my camera just ran out of battery.
Was that really their biggest show? What about like Breaking Bad? They've had Breaking Bad forever. Like Netflix still has like a lot of good stuff, I think. I don't even have Max. We used to have Max and then we got rid of it. And I've just been watching Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus.
I have 2 cameras.
Well, you turned on your backup camera?
Yeah, my good camera ran out of battery.
Yeah, I saw. I was just kind of going.
I need to replace the battery, but I have 2 cameras. I have a webcam. This is the only one I used to use.
Wow.
And then I have another one on my TV out there because I had this like idea that I was gonna like do watch parties or something with my stream, and there was gonna be a camera out there. I don't even know what I have that out there for these days, but.
Well, now that. I mean, yeah, your other camera is pretty nice because this one this one is good, but I like the other one is a lot higher quality.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this one.
The one that ran out of juice is higher quality.
Yeah, that one's way nicer.
Yeah.
But all right. I think that's all for this week.
I think so.
Leanheads, tap in. Let us know.
Tap in.
What's up with the lean? Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? Did we get it about? Did we get some right, some wrong? Redfish, bluefish, Dr. Seuss. Tap in.
Dr. Seuss.
Check us out. What?
Nothing. I just said Dr. Seuss. Tap in.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss. Tap in. Spotify. I haven't uploaded the new episodes, but I will. But check that out. Patreon. Subscribe. Comment. Blah, blah, blah. XYZ. Is that it? Yeah. Goodbye.
I think so.